So, I am beginning with Magnus Retail for 2 reasons. Number 1, this was the song that made my friends think, we need to introduce this girl to Filk music. We think she's going to like it. 2, one of Wesley's non-player characters in his Palladium game inspired this. It was a very slimy, wheelie-dealy alchemist, and thus a tone was set. Wesley and his games are so often my muses. And so this song was written in 1997.
Sometimes a wizard's bag of tricks needs a little help, a real quick fix. If that's the case, you know what to do. Call me Magnus Retail for the spells that cast true. Your spell won't cast, I'll make another. Glamour won't last. Don't call your mother, I'm the genuine article, an alchemist and genius squared. You need sigils and signs, pay me money, words to combine that don't sound funny. Thesaurus procure, a businessman and genius squared. You say that you were walking along when you tripped and you fell and you broke your wand. Don't throw away your ailing stick. I'll fix it, paint it, polish it slick. Scrying to do, I can find it, an enchantment or two. I've refined it, clandestine, done with utmost discretion by a genius squared. You want a carpet to fly? I can deliver. A mermaid's left eye shipped down the river. I specialize in merchandise of magic. I'm a genius squared. I've got amulets made of silver and gold, rings from queens a millennia old, reap flaming death calls misery. There's just a small non-negotiable fee. Life's a little less grim when it's enchanted, and impossible whim can be granted. Cross my palm with lots of gold, and it is sold by a genius squared. There's someone you fear, need a favor. Should he disappear, I'll be your saver, as long as payments in advance, as I demand, a genius squared. There's a witch whose looks are giving you trouble. Sabatra's a name with a boil and a bubble. She's a cousin of mine, and I'm sure you can see why I double my fee when it's close family. So, you tell me your spell won't cast, I'll make another. Glamour won't last. Baby, don't call your mother. I'm the genuine article, an alchemist and genius squared. So come on down, magic wholesale, best deals in town. At Magnus Retail, I'm a genuine article, an alchemist and genius squared. So come on down, magic wholesale, best deals in town. At Magnus Retail, I'm a genuine article, an alchemist and genius squared.
Hi, the second song is going to be I Put My Low Stat. 10 years after I wrote Magnus Retail, I not only put out my first solo album, a thing that would not have happened without the love and encouragement of the Filk community, but I also wrote the song that I'm about to do that same year. The song provides a really good intersection of ideas for gamers and Filkers who game. It's called I Put My Low Stat, and it's from 2007.
I put my low stat in charisma. Ain't got no sex appeal. Wanna play a fighter so I can maim and kill. Live like a monk cause I'm no hunk. Baby, what's the deal? I put my low stat in charisma. I put my low stat in my wisdom. I think I'll play the thief. Got a lot of skill points. They bring me no relief. I fail my save, charm, person, slave. Now I've come to grieve. I put my low stat in my wisdom. I put my low stat in. Can't spell it, but I think it means you're smart. I rolled up a barbarian, and he's a work of art. Don't call him clown, he'll hold you down, and on your head he'll fart. I put my low stat in, can't spell it. I put my low stat in dexterity. I'll play an armored priest. When we all roll initiative, I always have the least. Can't save it all against fireball. Now I am deceased. I put my low stat in dexterity. I put my low stat in my strength score, and I can't hit a thing. I thought I might just be okay if I had magic bling. No vorpal sword and god on board, noose on every swing. I put my low stat in my strength score. I put my low stat in constitution. Now I'm always sad. I usually go unconscious, which makes the cleric mad. My blood won't clot, got a mummy rot. My eyesight's really bad. I put my low stat in constitution. I don't know where I'll put my low stat. It's only 17. I wonder why the other guys have started turning green. You think they'd be so glad for me? Instead, they're really mean. I don't know where I'll put my low stat. I don't know where I'll put my low stat. Think all the rolls were beep. My dungeon master thinks it's fun to irk me just a bit. No class will work, I told the jerk. You could always quit. I don't know where I'll put my low stat. I don't know where I'll put my low stat. I don't know where. I know where you can stick that low stat. I don't know where I'll put my low stat.
And let's fast forward 10 years one more time. Our beloved Amy McNally often sends us books. These are advanced reader copies, ARCs, and in one shipment she sent me a book by Kate Moore called Radium Girls, The Dark Story of America's Shining Women. It is a true story that saddens and inspires me, and I like to perform this song called The Tiniest Bit of the Powder. It will be one of the tracks on my upcoming gaming album, even though it isn't a gaming song, just because I wanted a really nice Jeff Bonhoeffer version of this out in the world.
Albina and Molly, Ella and Grace, in Orange, New Jersey. You worked in the place, the factory on 3rd Street, with beautiful paint. You mixed it up daily with not one complaint, and painted the trays full of dials. The tiniest bit of the powder mixed with the water and gum. You girls lipped your brushes to point them and happily chatted with chums. Radium girls, there are stories about you. Radium girls, your beautiful glow. Radium girls, your bones were too fragile. Radium girls, your dials in a row. Orange, New Jersey, and Ottawa, Illinois. Catherine and Charlotte, Olive and Pearl. The radium dial were the luckiest of girls. Got jobs in the cleanest and healthful of work, and playing with paint was your favorite perk. You ghost girls would glow like your dials. The tiniest bit of the powder would get in your clothes and your hair. You could see it the best in the darkness, how the dust would hang in the air. Radium girls, there are stories about you. Radium girls, your beautiful glow. Radium girls, your bones were too fragile. Radium girls, your dials in a row. Sisters and cousins, all glowing at night. But in just a few years, you weren't feeling all right. The dentists and doctors were worried, confused. The company's treasurers flatly refused to connect this with painting the dials. The tiniest bit of the powder was safe as could be, but day after day of ingesting it, some felt it first in the knees. Molly had gotten a toothache, and then her condition got worse. Her bones began aching, then rotting, as if she were under a curse. Radium girls, there are stories about you. Radium girls, you beautiful glow. Radium girls, your bones were too fragile. Radium girls, your dials in a row. girls were excited to be